start cutting that stuff apart.
We're not going to cut the inside apart.
What are we doing?
We're going to take the back wheels off and do the rears. The rear lines. And then flip the calipers. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're flip-flopping our rear brake rotors. When we got the car, the bleeder valve was on the bottom because this one was on the other side, and the hydraulic hose was on the top. So in order to bleed the brakes properly, air's got to go up and then out the bleeder valve. So we were unable to really bleed the valves the way it was set up before because the air wasn't going to the top. So we're going to redo these hard lines that come off the swing arm from there and then run them along here and then kind of have them dip under here and then connect right here where they would in a stock setup for at least a disc brake stock setup. So that's what we're doing right now. We're making some brake lines, taking these old ones off, which are not easy because you got to get all the way in there and stuff. So we're going to try and see if we can get that shown to you. All right.
Do you want to hold or you want a wrench?
I don't know, I'm on this side. What is this side doing?
Put a wrench on this side.
Let me get your fucking hand in here.
Just like that. Good, come on.
Can you turn that one? Because I can't really turn this.
Which way?
Well, I'm trying to loosen.
Yeah, I hit the exhaust, so unless you have a shorty.
Not of these line wrenches, no.
I mean, do you have a short 15?
Yeah, I think so. If you can take note of this beautifulness.
Can you turn it a little bit?
I think this is, what did I have here? 13? I think I need a 12.
You have two sizes on it.
Maybe I went to the wrong size here, sorry.
This is fucking 13. Alright.
So I guess when we're doing the MAP gas on these brake line connectors, helps to break them free this way. It's always a good idea to make sure, I guess, there's no gas lines anywhere nearby. Right? You can get your side too, maybe, if you can. Sorry, buddies. So,
is she gonna wear like a Serena arm or
so
anything
before
like
you do that, like pull that guy off. Well, you don't have to put that on yet because we got to sand down. All right, we're gonna call you later, Mark.
No.
Alright.
You're on the YouTube right now.
Nice.
Do you want to
I
just
love
get that all sort of smoothed out because when that connector's on there, you want to spin it nicely. Yeah, I'll give you a call on the way home.
You guys sound like very interesting YouTubers right now.
Yeah, so John is sanding down. Is it rolling?
Isn't there something against being too old for YouTube?
All right. Oh, I gotta go, Mark. My Grandma B's on the phone. She's only been dead for 12 years. Bye.
Grandma B?
I just hang up on him. That was Mark Andrew. He's one of the other guys on the team, calling to see how everything's going. He scheduled his COVID shot for today instead of doing all this stuff. So put that one on. That looks good. Great. Perfect. So here, look. We'll show him the flare. So basically, This is a bubble flare. I guess it's more of like a metric thing. You guys can tell me. But that fits on there. And then it gives it a really nice solid contact there. Jon was sanding this down where the crimper, where the grabber thing, the clamp was holding on. So now it spins nicely. So when we tighten this down, it'll hopefully move nicely. On to the other end. And then after we get these rear brake lines installed, we're gonna redo the inside where we're gonna put a proportioning valve so we can at least have back brakes working in the car this year versus last year. I don't think there's any pad wear on the rears at all, is there?
The machine lines are still there.
Yeah, awesome. So this is all to get some rear brakes. Not much, we don't need a lot, but just a little.
So we're getting forward stopping versus.
Yeah, you know, 10 to 15% maybe braking power in the back would be nice versus 0.
Jay, how did we end the last race?
The last race at New Hampshire last year, I drove last.
I drove second to last.
And Jon used up all the brake pads. We learned that street pads don't work on the racetrack. So basically, I got in the car, I did a little bit, couple laps, got on the radio, mentioned that the brakes feel weird. That's a good one. And when I came off the track an hour and 45 minutes later, because we had to dump another couple gallons in there, the calipers welded themselves to the brake pads that had no pads left on them. It was cool. We'll show you, insert picture. We have pictures of that, right? Well, we'll show them later. Anyway, we'll get back and show you more when we start bending these and attaching them to the car. Thanks. Okay, so here are new slightly longer lines that then connect down here. And then we have our, which should be a, I guess we should go with a braided steel line, but we don't. And then this puts our bleeder up at the top. So we went from these shorter brake lines to these slightly longer ones, which these look okay. We'll have to put some stuff around them and then secure them a little better than that little rusty tab. And then on this side, Jon's tightening up the caliper bolts. And then over here, you see the same thing where we went underneath and then routed the lines up and under into there. All right, how you doing?
Great.
We'll get the Schwaben out.
Schwaben's out.
And we'll do some bleeding, and then all we'll have left to do this race on the rears is put the proportioning valve in, which will be fun. Bye. So we redid the rear brakes, got them together. We decided not to bleed them because we still have to take apart the middle where the stock proportioning valve is wrongly located. So once we swap that out with the new proportion valve we got, then we'll go ahead and bleed the brakes, and be done with that.
Until we go straight braided stainless steel hose?
Yeah, and so it looks like next up we'll have possibly the fuel cell, the proportioning valve, and maybe the short shifter kit. Lots to do, not a bad amount of time, more than usual for us. But should we start Radley up for them? No, let's not start. We'll start her up next time, and maybe there won't be any snow on the driveway. Put the wheels on. Well, we'll have to test the brakes anyway. So maybe. Anyway, that's it for now. Subscribe. Hit the 46 button. I think that's our subscribe button. Is that how we're doing? 46 is Rad's car number. Hit that button if you like it, or hit the like button if you like it, right? Like, subscribe, all that stuff.
We'll be doing a giveaway when we get our 46th subscriber.
Stay tuned.